Hey everyone, what's going on? It's your boy Krebsy Crypto, and for today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to mine Bitcoin pretty much on most GPUs and CPUs, and this is done through Nicehash as you can see, but I'm going to show you a few little tricks on the website that you can tell ahead of time before you really get into it if it's going to be worth your time or if it's going to be just worth the power and things like that and how much you're actually going to make. Now, I'm not going to be going too in depth with Nicehash and things like that. I'm just going to show you the basics, how to get it up and running. And this is not going to work for 2 GB graphics cards. If you want to use 2 GB graphics cards, you have to check out my other video on how to use 2 GB graphics cards with Nicehash. I have a full tutorial on that too. But if you have a 3 GB graphics card and up, this should work for you. And even with a lower end CPU, this should still work. You just might not earn a whole bunch. So once you're on the Nicehash website, you want to find the Quick Miner tab, but just for ease of access, I have it opened up right here, nicehash.com/quick-miner, and this will bring you to this page. You might not have this right off the bat, what I have here. It might ask you to download the Nicehash Quick Miner, and what that does is just going to evaluate your system. So once you have it downloaded, it's going to open up this little CMD window as it has here, and it's going to show that it has no devices found, blah, blah, blah. It's because it's still calculating your devices because you don't have it up and running yet. So once you go over to the Quick Miner tab, and once you have the Quick Miner software downloaded and opened up, this is not the actual Quick Miner program itself. This is just to view your profits and see if it's worth your time to actually mine. So once you have that little CMD window opened up, you should see down here the list of your devices that are compatible. Now it may say for example my GeForce GTX 1650, it's a 4 GB card and it says device not supported. That is just not supported with the Quick Miner. So you have to use Nicehash Miner, the actual full software, which I have used in the past in some of my other videos, so it's not much difference. So all you would do is click use Nicehash Miner and that would download separately, but we're not going to focus on that. We're kind of just focusing on the Quick Miner here. So as you see, it picks up my Intel Core i5, so it's nothing crazy. I don't have a crazy CPU, but as you see, you could still mine. So all you would do is click try mining now, and it's going to tell you how much you're going to earn per day with your PC setup. And then you can go ahead and claim these Bitcoins by signing up with Nicehash and making an account. So I already have an account, so I'll probably just sign in and show you guys here. But as you see, it's the tryout miner, so all we do is click try mining now, and it might lag a bit for me here because of the fact that it's trying to mine, but it might take a bit to boot up and get going. I might not leave it for a whole time just because, like I've said, I'm not meant to mine where I live right now. I just want to show you guys that it does work and it does calculate it. So you're going to see if you're using the CPU, as you see right here, it's going to pull up the XMR rig, and this is just temporary, so you can just stop it at any point. But as you see, I'm not making a whole bunch. I'm only making a few cents per day with CPU. So it's not going to be a huge amount of profits. You can get higher profits by using admin privileges and a few other things. But as you see, my total income per month is not that much. Obviously, I don't have things set up and power rates and stuff like that. But this is just strictly with my CPU only. If I were to use Nicehash Miner, it gets up and going with my 1650, and that's where the real profits come in, is when the GPU mining. I just know some people only have access to CPUs, and even though it's not as good, some people just might want to get started with Bitcoin and trying it out. So after a couple minutes, as you see, it's going to have it up and running. It's going to show you how much you earned so far, and once you've earned some, you can click claim Bitcoins and start mining for real, because this is just a temporary thing, as you see. And like I said, you're not going to get rich off of this unless you have a crazy amount of CPUs or high-end CPU or even high-end GPUs, because we all know Bitcoin mining is always hit or miss, especially when it comes to Nicehash, because profits run different and you could choose different algorithms to mine for different profitabilities. But I'm just going to pause this for the time being here. So we just click stop, and that will get rid of the XM rig thing, and then this will still be open here. So that is just to give you an example of what your profits will be to see if it's worth mining for yourself. And if you are satisfied with it and you want to go ahead and get set up, all you would do is click the claim your Bitcoin here and start mining for real. And then what you're going to do is sign up for a Nicehash account. I myself already have one, so I would just log in myself. And then once you do go create the account, you will close out the other like trial miners, as they would say. So you would just go ahead and sign up and create your account. For me, I would just log in. So I'll just quickly log in right here. Hopefully I still remember my logins. It's been a while since I've been on here and mining. And then it's got my 2FA account here. It's got to pull up. Always make sure to have 2FA once you do have Nicehash up and running. I highly recommend it just because of previous stuff about Nicehash. Like it's secure and everything, but just like other blockchains, things can happen and such. So as you see, I have no rigs connected, things like that. What you can do is go ahead and click mining, and then you can get started by downloading a miner or adding an ASIC, which would be your quick hash miner or things like that. So as you see here, like it said for my GTX 1650, you would want Nicehash miner. There's profit switching, it's the most versatile, and it has AMD, Nvidia, and Intel as well. So you're gonna get your full like CPU, GPU, and everything. That doesn't matter what model. Obviously, if it's low end old CPU, it's not gonna work from like, you know, the 2000s or something. But if you have something more recent, like even like 2010 and up, I imagine you'll still be able to run something and get some kind of profit. Or you can just go ahead and use a quick miner and just do CPU mining only. It's totally your choice. But yeah, that's all up to you and how your profits are running with that trial rig there. So I'll quickly just download both here just to quickly show you. This is the one I've mainly used in the past, Nicehash miner, just because it's easy. Like even though it's the more like high end one, it's still fairly easy to use, and that's what's going to be compatible with your GPUs most of the time, as you've seen with mine. So you just click download it, and then that's going to be your wallet address, so you can copy that as well. Or you can go ahead and use a quick miner, and this is going to be your fastest way to get up and going. You're just going to run the quick miner itself, and then that's going to open up and start mining for you right away without having to like set much up. So as we see here, we'll quickly get that going. So as you see, the download install is fairly straightforward. You could select what version, your language, shortcut, things like that. So we won't run it afterwards. Download, yeah, I'm at least 18 years of age. Download and install. And let's quickly let that download and install here for me. There we go. So it's been opened up. So if we just Nicehash quick miner, we accept. So right here you would enter your mining address that it gave you. This is going to be for your Bitcoin address. So you click OK, and right away it's just going to start up and start mining for you. You could set your own worker name. So we'll do test worker, just because like I said, I'm not doing anything crazy. You can set your language, auto start, a few little things, but we're just trying to get up and going. So you click OK, and you just click start mining, and then it's just going to easily mine for you and get up and going without the hassle of individually setting algorithms and things like that. So if we go here, it's going to be initialized. It's pretty much going to be the same process as before. You're going to let it load up, and it's going to load up the miner for you, and then you're going to be good to go. You can go ahead and change like settings and such. So you go like this, settings, and then you can go CPU mining, and that will start mining on your CPU as it shows right here. There's different examples, so you can dismiss the dialog, and as you see right here, we're already up and going with the CPU. So at first it might seem confusing, but it's straightforward and easy to do. And that is just for like the quick miner here. So what we'll do is just quickly stop this, just because like I said, I can't be mining too much, but I just wanted to show you guys it does work and such. And then that's just going to be the quick miner one. If you want to do the actual Nicehash miner, we can just pull that up here. We'll let it install. Next. And this is going to be for if you're a little more advanced, and then you just got to add it to your antivirus or firewall or whatever. So all you would do is go here, you go to settings, update and security. And like I said, this is because it's the more advanced one, so you got to bypass a few of the security things for the miners. So click virus and threat protection under Windows security, click manage settings, you scroll down, add or remove exclusions, you click yes, and then as you see right here, it tells you which area to go ahead and bypass. So see users Austin app data. So if we go here, folder, we go to C drive, users, mine. You just might have to view hidden folders on your Windows device. App data, I believe it said, and then local. And then we scroll down till we find programs, and then you can see Nicehash miner, and that's what you want to select. So you double click Nicehash miner, click select folder, and that will bypass it so the other miners and things like that can run. And all you want to do is close that out, and then you click finish, and then it's going to run the Nicehash miner. And then this is going to be more so for your GPUs and higher end ones. Like I said, with the quick miner, it's more so if you just want to get up and running with like a CPU or even a lower end, and all you do is log in here, or you can enter your Bitcoin address manually. So we just copy it. It's not going to bother logging in right now. I'll just put my address in, and if you put your address in, it will pull up your account automatically without having to log in. So we'll just sit here and let it update and download all the software. So once it's through the installation, it's going to ask you to download a few of the miners, just accept their terms and stuff, and it's going to restart it. And then once it's restarted, you should be good to go here. Just going to read through everything again. It seems complicated. Like I said, this is the more advanced one in quotations. They also have an operating system too, but we're not going to focus on that. So as you see here, I have an unpaid balance, and it picks up my GPU and CPU. So if we go to devices, there's your CPU and GPU. It's going to give you your temperatures and your load and everything, and that's going to be that. And then all you would do is you can benchmark. So it's going to tell you what algorithms you can do. Like I said, if you go back to my 2 GB video for Nicehash, you're able to use other miners. You don't have to use these programs. You can use other miners if you know your CPU is good at mining a different algorithm. You just have to make sure that Nicehash supports it. And then if you go to your GPU, you can go here and benchmark and select which ones you want to try. It'll give you a bunch of different ones. Obviously, there's only a handful of mining software that it actually uses, because recently Nicehash restricted it because you have to be a verified publisher for the mining software for it to be allowed on Nicehash. Where before anyone could just post their mining software, now they want verification for it, and a lot of miners and mining software don't want to do that because there's no point in publishing, verifying it. It's all anonymous and it's all meant to be just discreet, But once you do that, once you benchmark and decide, all you would do is click to start mining, and it's going to start mining on whichever device you have highlighted and selected. But like I said, I just wanted to go over and show you guys, if you do have older computers laying around, if you have older graphics cards, things like that, that you can go ahead and start mining Bitcoin right away and start earning. Even if it's not a lot, and if you're not paying a lot for hydro or not paying at all, it's kind of just a good side thing to get going into. Just collect up Bitcoin, and you get paid out every 4 hours, and then you can convert it to Dogecoin, Litecoin, whatever, because they have a whole marketplace on Nicehash here. But overall, I hope this video helped you guys, and I hope you're able to start mining some Bitcoin or just start earning even with some older graphics cards, some older CPUs or things like that. Hopefully it was easy to follow and you understood it. But if it did help you out and you enjoyed the video and tutorial, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, as it lets me know, and it lets me know that helping you out and you're enjoying this type of content. But that's all I got for you guys today. But I hope you all have an amazing day, and this is Krebsy Crypto signing out.